Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine waking up this morning and opening your door to find a society in which everyone has equal rights, equal opportunities, equal security, and most importantly, equality. Unfortunately, that is not the case, is it? When you opened the door this morning, you found yourself in a dystopic society where women are structurally conditioned to experience sexual abuse and violence and have fewer rights than men. Hi, I'm Deannisa from Universitas Brawijaya, would like to present gender equality as an important aspect a piece of peaceful life. What a depressing world we live in! Gender is a culturalist concept that aims to draw distinction between men and women in terms of obligation, rules, behaviors, mindset, and emotional qualities. After extensive effort to convince the world that women have faced discrimination, solely because of sex and social differences. According on UN Women data, in 2016, women in Indonesia earn 23% less than men in the same job, mostly because they have to take unpaid leave of menstruation, pregnancy, and childbirth. Things that men are biologically incapable of. The same is true when it comes of political representation. Even though we no longer see women leaders as a figure, men still play an important role in policy making. Even in some highly patriarchal communities, women find it difficult to become leaders. This is problematic because the absence of female representation makes it more difficult for women to advocate for their rights and interests. Another striking indication of how patriarchal Indonesian society is when men and women are asked how many times they have been harassed or demands in public. The data will show a large disparity. Data from the Ministry of Women and Children's Empowerment for 2023 show that there have been more than 8,000 cases of violence and harassment against women. In fact, 307% of the high cases of violence and sexual harassment were experienced by female students, and 20% of other cases were experienced by housewives. In addition, sexual harassment to women can occur on virtual or online platforms. In a survey by the Ministry of Empowerment and Protection of Women last year, online-based gender violence, especially girls, reach 69% of cases. So with these myriad of problems, what can we do? Let us work together to spread awareness about the importance of gender equality. Raising the awareness of gender equality is the first important step. Recognizing gender disparity is an important first step toward achieving a gender equitable society. It will be easier to eradicate the problem if we acknowledge it rather than remain blind to what has to be fixed. An example that can be done involves women in decision making. Second, raising awareness must result in institutionalization by creating groups dedicated to advocating for women's rights, protecting them from harassment, and reconciling them when necessary. As a result, all types of discrimination will be eliminated. For example, the government established the National Commission on Human Rights at the Ministry of Women's Empowerment and Child Protection. The last and most important step is to abolish all sorts of violence and destructive practice that impact women. Consequently, the role of institutions to all women to be able to participate in all types of political, social, and economic activities in Indonesia is critical. I hope that this is sufficient to inform and encourage all Indonesians on the significance of gender equality. There is no justification for coming violence. Let's unite to break the chain of violence and sexual harassment against women right now. Thank you.